How do I know when my salmon is cooked to perfection?
Hello, seafood lovers. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most beloved types of fish, salmon. It's a nutrient-rich, flavorful option that's great for any meal, but knowing when it's cooked to perfection can be tricky. In this video, we're going to guide you through how to tell when your salmon is cooked just right.
What should perfectly cooked salmon look like?
The first sign of perfectly cooked salmon is its appearance. When your salmon is fully cooked, it will change from a raw-looking deep pink or red to a lighter, opaque pink. However, this can depend on the type of salmon you're using, so always remember that color isn't the only indicator. Additionally, the salmon should easily flake with a fork. This flaking should be uniform, and the fish should not appear overly dry.
What should perfectly cooked salmon feel like?
Next, we move on to how the salmon should feel. One tried and true method is the flake test. With a fork, gently prod or flake the salmon. If it flakes easily and seems slightly translucent in the thickest part, it's done. Be sure not to overdo it though, as we don't want the fish to dry out. Another method is using a thermometer. Although not always required, it's a good tool to have in your arsenal. The FDA recommends cooking salmon to an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 62.8 degrees Celsius.
How long should I cook my salmon?
The cooking time can vary depending on the method used and the thickness of the salmon. But a good rule of thumb is to bake the salmon in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, for 12 to 15 minutes. If you're pan-searing, it usually takes around 4 to 5 minutes per side on medium-high heat. Remember to always check for the signs we mentioned in the previous sections to ensure your salmon is perfectly cooked. And there you have it. We've covered the basics of how to tell when your salmon is cooked to perfection. By paying attention to the color, feel, and cooking time, you'll be well on your way to creating delicious, perfectly cooked salmon dishes. We hope this guide has been helpful. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep experimenting and enjoying the process. Happy cooking!